Hello class, in this video I'll be showing you another example on how to determine if a relation is a function when the relation is represented by an equation. Let's begin. So the equation is y is equal to plus or minus the square root of the quantity 2x plus 7. So in this case, x represents the values in the domain and y represents the values in the range. And to determine if this relation is a function, we need to understand the relationship between the domain and the range. Now this equation is already solved for y, so I'm going to write the equation down now. And I'm going to ask the question, what does this equation tell us? Well, it actually tells us a few things. First, since we're taking the square root of this expression, 2x plus 7 has to be greater than or equal to 0. And this implies that x is greater than or equal to negative 7 halves. Second, if x is equal to negative 7 halves, then y is equal to plus or minus the square root of the quantity 2 times negative 7 halves plus 7, which is equal to 0. So 0 is the only range value for the domain value of x is equal to negative 7 halves. Okay, so how about values in the domain that are larger than negative 7 halves? So we're going to let x be greater than negative 7 halves. And let's choose a random number. Let's say x is equal to positive 1. Y is going to equal, I'll just rewrite that real quick. Y is going to equal plus or minus the square root of the quantity 2 times 1 plus 7, which is equal to plus or minus the square root of 9, which is equal to plus or minus 3. Well, notice that the domain value of x is equal to 1 has 2 range values. Y is equal to 3 and y is equal to negative 3. What can we conclude? Well, we can conclude that this relation is not a function. Therefore, this relation is not a function. And we are done.